man must change, either voluntarily or through severe shock.
A fiery dragon will cross the sky 6 times before this earth shall die.
At night, they will think they have seen the sun when they see the half-pig men.
A landmass rising, giant waves were set in motion by this eruption to crash upon the shores of the Australian continent. Great tidal waves were hurling themselves upon the coastal cities, destroying all in their path.
Man
Little
flees
escaped.
in terror from the floods, and kills, and rapes, and lies in blood.
For
and
nation
spilling
will
blood by
rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there will be food shortages.
Earth will be broken in many places. The upper portion
There will
of
be
Europe
such a great
changed
sudden
in the
flood
twinkling of an
that
eye.
one will not have a place
great earth
or land to fall
such
on.
as had not occurred since men came
This
to be
prophecy
on the earth.
will come to be.
With the year 2000 fast approaching, many people find themselves irresistibly drawn toward the messages that are contained within prophecy. Many of these prophecies have been fulfilled with unnerving detail and accuracy, and yet heated debate still continues on exactly what they're trying to say. Is mankind being warned of something? Hi, I'm Ronnie Burns, and we're about to see how Nostradamus, John the Apostle in his book of Revelation, Mother Shipton, the 15th century prophetess, Edgar Casey, who is known as the Sleeping Prophet, and many other visionaries all seem to be saying the same thing. It's difficult to scorn this information, especially now as we can see and feel our world changing around us. These prophets speak of a time in the future of unbelievable catastrophic events being so intense that time itself seems to speed up. Apocalyptic dates commonly identified by visionaries of the past include, among others, the year 666, along with the year AD 1000, both favourite dates for doomsdayers. And then there was 1066, the Battle of Hastings, 1666, when London burned, which Mother Shipton, the 15th century English prophetess, accurately predicted. The Hopi Nation of northern Arizona predicted both the First and Second World Wars. They tried to warn the American government on both occasions, but were ignored. And in 1999, July, a comet of destruction is predicted to collide with the Earth. Should we accept the notion of prophecy and prediction and its so-called ability to reveal the future? If so, we would want to know if such forecasts are a threat or a warning.
It's my interpretation at this point that 1998 through 2002 or 3 or whatever are going to be the most difficult of the earth change years.
Within the next 5 to 10 years or so, we'll experience earth changes the likes of which the world has never seen.
It will not simply be earthquakes and tidal waves, it'll be war.
Whenever there is a high point of civilization, it always ends in catastrophe.
What all scientists seem to agree upon is that change is upon us, major change.
We're going to take you on a journey around the world to reveal startling prophecies and their dire consequences for America, Britain, and Australia. All of these countries are predicted to suffer in the next few years until the turn of this millennium. En route, we'll see that many ancient civilizations, independently, through their prophecies, agree that this time, around 2000, is going to be one of massive change. As we talk to the experts and hear what the scientists have to say on these matters, you'll be amazed at their findings and astounded by their conclusions. And we begin our quest at the greatest archaeological monument of all time, the Great Pyramid on the Giza Plateau in ancient Egypt. The Great Pyramid stands 46 stories high and dwarfs the Sydney Opera House. If it were set down in New York, it would occupy 13 city blocks, while the Empire State Building, although taller, covers only half a city block. Not only is its sheer size impressive, but it would have to be the most controversial building of all time.
The dating of the construction of the Great Pyramid is still up for grabs. Physical evidence seems to only reveal around 2500 to 3000 BC. But astronomical evidence that has surfaced recently indicates it could be 10,450 to 10,500 BC. And of course, that fits with Edgar Cayce's dating of the whole Giza Plateau, particularly the Sphinx and the Great Pyramid.
Edgar Cayce, who died in 1945, was known as the Sleeping Prophet because of his ability to fall into a trance-like sleep during which he would seize visions. He is regarded as one of the foremost futurists of the 20th century.
According to the Edgar Cayce material, the Giza Plateau was built by the remnant of an ancient civilization prehistoric to all the evidence that we currently have today.
In a moment, we'll look at what the pyramids have to tell us about massive destruction destined to occur in the next few years.